Hello, lovely people. Today I wanted to share some of my favorite works of the poetry I've made, and I hope that you enjoy this. The things people say. People always say we're cruel to nature, but here's the thing. Nature is cruel to us. Only difference is that we're intelligent beings who know better and should change our ways. People often say, I wish more people were like him or her. Well, then be the person you wish more people would be like. Change starts somewhere. People say that it is what it is, and that's true, but what if instead you'd say more, there's always room for improvement? People say that you only live once, but then often use that line as an excuse to nearly get killed doing stupid things. People often say look on the bright side, but never really tell you how to get there. People say karma will get them, but then continue to persecute others, not realizing they'll face the same karma. People are always describing people as nice, but sound like they confuse being nice with polite rather than a synonym for kind. People say that hate is a strong word, but then toss around the word love as if it's meaningless. Idioms of Morality Central. Your mouth is a gun, bite the bullet. You're careful with what you say and hold your tongue. Your eyes are the windows to your soul, but to keep anyone from looking in, that seems to be your goal. Your boundaries seem to be as tight as a drum, and you seem as smart as a whip, but when you let your guard down, that's when you lose your balance and seem to trip. You say whatever comes to your mind, but sometimes you say it at the worst of times. Don't give me crocodile tears, and don't give me a Cheshire cat grin. I need to see you, so show me your true feelings from within. You sit at a table waiting to be served and ask yourself, is this the life you honestly deserve? What I know to be true is that sometimes even the sky isn't blue. We can't make promises we won't keep, just as we can't feign being happy when we weep. The mask crumbles, the mask falls. If you fake how you feel for long enough, maybe you won't feel anything at all. An elephant never forgets, but your memory seems to fail you, so I'll remind you that when it comes to priorities, you will sometimes have to choose, and whatever your choice is, you may still lose. My Inspire poem. A conversation based on manipulation doesn't cause innovation, only discrimination of the nation. As a society, we need to thrive, live our own lives and survive. Be kind, courageous, do something great, be advantageous, be amiable to the selfish. Though their hearts are frigid, it's only because their pasts are rigid. Earmark the lessons you learn, then treasure the gratitude you'll earn. Confer the lost with a helping hand, spread the words of good news across the land. Superficiality. I don't care about your credentials, I just want to see your potentials. Actions speak louder than words. What you say is equivalent to the sound of a pin dropping, and what you do is as loud as an earth-shattering boom of a sonic blast. What you do speaks volumes. There is no comparison. You need to love her before you decide to marry, son. Jesus needed help carrying the cross just as we need help when it comes to saving us. This world will beat you down till you can't take it anymore. It'll make you go from a tidal wave to a simple shore. It will bring you to your knees praying for mercy, then make you say the next day, what more can I see? In life, you become who you are truly meant to be, and for me, serenity will be my victory. You desire so much, and I do too, so how come the empty one is you? When we give, we get more than all riches could bring. When giving to those with less, you become a king. We can't give everybody everything, but we can do our best, and we can let God handle the rest. Just as the harsh winters, our hearts will bloom into spring. They say money is the root of all evil, but that's not true. It's greed, looking down on those who are in need. One day that could be you, so humble yourself and be thankful for life because it truly is a gift. Coffee tastes bad. Coffee tastes bad, but we still can't seem to get enough. We try to put cream in it and a crap ton of sugar, but it honestly tastes like dirt water. Why do we drink it? Maybe it's the surge of caffeinated adrenaline it gives us. Maybe it's because we like punishing ourselves for attempting to get up horribly early in the morning. But either way, coffee tastes bad and we still can't seem to get enough of it. Need I say more? Me more. I'd pay a penny for your thoughts because you're worth millions. I'd trade all I got just to see you smile. I'd lose my mind if it meant I had the privilege of going crazy for you. I'd lose all my marbles if I got to keep a gem like you. Even the most amazing artists can't go through life with flying colors. But we get by and try to listen to the wise words of our mothers. Climbing every mountain isn't too hard when you're my rock. Winter's busy. The frost-covered treetops smiled at me, then quickly grew cold and stern. The wind howled at me in excitement, but then realized it had trees to move. The blue sky had a crispness that crept up my skin and made me shiver, but then it remembered it had clouds of snow to take care of. The snowflakes hit my warm, rosy skin and melted to the touch. Then the snowstorm began gentle, and the cold became my friend. I went inside my toasty warm house, and the fireplace crackled hello. Then I slept and dreamt about beautiful things. Her value. She's like an alexandrite, a beautiful gem, a lovely crystal handcrafted in a lab. If you look at her in certain lighting, you may see a different color or a different undertone. Perhaps. This shift of color, the bending of the hues as the light refracts the colors molded into her heart, is something miraculous. Maybe if you look a certain way at it, you would call it multicolored, or maybe no one color at all. It shifts from purple to green, fuchsia to teal. What color is truly hers? What if they all are? What if there's more colors you haven't yet seen in the light yet? What if rather than making her the color you'd like her to be, maybe adjust your lighting and reconsider her value and worth? She's a lab-grown gem, and she'll never be a diamond, but she's beautiful in her own way. Rethink the way you value her, because one day you might throw away that diamond and grow to like this alexandrite, and see that she's more than the price tag. Why lie? Apocryphal, not true, just as the words I love you. If you don't mean it, don't say it, and if you think it's a game, then don't waste time to play it. Peacocks are beautiful, but not practical. Peacocks are beautiful, but not practical. The male peacock has beautiful feathers it shows off to attract females. They are known for being flamboyant birds, and who can blame them? Nature seems to have blessed them. Their beautiful display is a heavy burden for them, and being prey is the price they pay. The mates aren't the only ones who want to see this beautiful sight. Their hues of blue show up even in the dark of the night. The weight of their feathers makes it hard to escape their predators. The very thing that is the most beautiful thing about them, their bright feathers and wings, are often the thing that kills them of all things. Waving a piece of cake in a hungry child's face will only entice them more, just as beauty is a sweet taste that leaves your belly sore. So what more of a double-edged sword than the piercing sight of a peacock's loveliness, but their inability to fight? Maybe now we can agree, and maybe now you see. I try to stay tactful, and this is why peacocks are beautiful, but not practical. Everything happens for a reason, or so I've been told. If we took a walk in somebody else's shoes, we may not even walk. Maybe we'd find no reason to walk at all. Maybe we'd be forced to run to survive. If we could turn back time, maybe it'd be worse than it was before. Maybe things happen for a reason, or maybe not a reason that we deserve. Maybe we have been waking up on the wrong side of the bed, but maybe somebody else has not been able to sleep at all. And maybe when it comes to love, we should be careful before we allow ourselves to fall. If we try to give someone a taste of their own medicine, maybe we'd never find a remedy to the illness. Maybe if we buried the hatchet, we'd still be caught red-handed. We try to solve everything and control everything, but even a Mr. Fix-It has broken things. Sturdy. The tree branch is about to break. Birds flock to it thinking it's sturdy. Then the branch gives way and crash! The birds all fly away. Bake with me. Bake and cook with me. Get all the ingredients and make a delicious meal with me. We can make the kinds of rolls that are fluffy and soft and make you want to slather on a lot of butter. We can make whatever you'd like. Cookies sound like a plan to me. It'll be fun baking and all. Just don't worry too much about your sugar intake or cholesterol. You are what you eat, so have a little treat. I indulge quite a lot, and that's why I'm so sweet. I won't sugarcoat a thing, and I'll try to keep it organic. I'll make some steamed vegetables, and if you want to complain about greens, you can just can it. The curse of gifts. The strong one is never asked, do you need help? The wise one is never asked, do you understand? The joyful one is never asked, are you okay? And the one who cares for everyone is never told, let me take care of you. When people expect much from you, they give very little. I hope you enjoyed my poetry. Have an amazing day.